Hey guys, Hakeem here, back with some more magic. Today we're going to take the artifact deck back out for a spin. Looking at a hand with only blue mana, and we're playing a 3-color deck, so we're going to pitch that. Here we've got 5 lands, a Traveler's Amulet to fetch more lands. But we've got a Mirrorsmith, you know, that we can hit on turn 2, and Traveler's Amulet to trigger it. So I guess that's the keep. Alright, we're playing against Evocor Ronaldo, playing a 60-card pile. If he decides to play a land, that'd be great. And it is a Frontier Bivouac, which is the Temur Tri-land. So we're going to go ahead. We picked up a Glaze Fiend, and we're going to drop the Arcane Sanctum into play, since that has all of our colors. And then next turn we'll play a basic, probably an island, because this deck uses blue mana more than it does white. And we're looking at Quest for the Goblin Lord out of Temur. So this could be interesting. This could be very interesting. Let's see if he's playing Shock in his deck, because I am just going to go slam the Mirrorsmith into play. Next turn I may play basic, depending on if I have the mana to cast. Oh yes, I'll only need 1 black mana to cast these 2 next turn. But I won't be able to afford the triggers, never mind. I still have to play the basic in order to get a trigger off the Glaze Fiend, so I'm going to save the Traveler's Amulet. Obviously we don't need that. Don't need that right now. So he's playing Goblin Electromancer, Quest for the Goblin Lord. This is definitely going to be interesting. Okay. Excuse me. Picked up more land, just what we needed. But for now we're going to play the basic, play the Glaze Fiend, trigger the Mirrorsmith, and get a token. Okay, let's do that. And I'm not going to offer a trade here, because those Mirrorsmith tokens will trigger their Glaze Fiend. So next turn I can cast a Traveler's Amulet, trigger it, and then this will be a 4/5 flyer. So let's see what else he's got coming out of his deck over there. Quest for the Goblin Lord, and Goblin Electromancer, and Goblin Rabblemaster. So he's building a 3-color Goblin deck. That's interesting, but I will trade off this token for a Goblin token easily, because they're just there to trigger the. He's gonna. I mean, I kind of want to kill that Electromancer. I'm going to have a chance to kill it later on. Or do I just slam the Tower Gargoyle? Ooh, that's better. That is better. So I can cast that and pay for a trigger and play a tap land. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Let's play this. Yes. Get a trigger. And another one. Okay. I'll definitely trade the Mirrorsmith with the Rabblemaster. That's a trade I'll make all day long. Yeah, I didn't think he'd go for it. Didn't think he'd go for it. So let's see. I mean, that Quest for the Goblin Lord is going to be active pretty soon. Wonder what kind of removal he's running in his deck. He's playing Resounding Thunder here. What's he going to target? He's going to target the Strix. Okay. And he's going to Banefire the Mirrorsmith, I imagine, or maybe the Glaze Fiend. So he's just going to wreck my board here. Yeah, he's going to get the Mirrorsmith here. Okay. Well, that's pretty shitty. That is pretty shitty, I'm not going to lie. Down to 2 cards in his hand. And here comes the Rabblemaster. Yeah. Fuck this. Oh, he's going to trigger that next turn. Going to trigger that next turn. Oh my goodness. Let's see. How do we get out of this? Oh, that's a situation there. That's a situation. So how do I want to play this? I think I just put the 4/4 into play. And the Traveler's Amulet. No. I put the basic down. I leave up blue mana for a Vapor Snag. And let's just swing at him for 2. Alright. Okay. We can do this. We got this. We got this. Let's see what he does. We'll keep the Vapor Snag up and see what he does. Holy shit, man. I think my kids are going to come through the roof there. 5 mana. He's paying 3 for a Raid Bombardment. Oh, fuck. Oh, that fucking sucks. Here comes a Goblin. That triggers the quest. And before he goes to combat, I'm going to bounce the Rabblemaster, which he won't be able to cast until the next turn. Let's see. Let's see, I mean, does he have a shock here? I got the gamble here and block this. I've got the gamble. Can I win the race? Can I win? Oh, Vapor Snag is definitely going to help, so let's play the Traveler's Amulet here. We can get in for 6. Alright, we can get in for 6 here. Oh my. Okay, we hit the Vapor Snag. He's going to drop a Goblin Rabblemaster. We know that. So here that comes. It's going to make it 3-1. I mean, I can't afford to take the damage off the Electromancer, but he's going to be able to replay it this turn. Maybe I just snag the token and kill it. Yeah, I wish I knew I had an artifact trigger. If I need to top deck an artifact. I think there's 31 in the deck. There's a good chance that I do. Oh my. He's gone? Why is he gone? Why is he gone? I mean, do I bounce the token and just kill it? Or do I bounce this? I'll bounce this. Vapor Snag gets him to 4. Oh yeah, I don't need the artifact. What the hell am I saying? Vapor Snag is a point of life loss. And he's got a non-bow there with his Quest for the Goblin Lord, which is active. Pretty much shuts off his raid bomb. Well, it doesn't pretty much shut it off. It does. Yeah, we didn't pick up an artifact, but we don't need to. That's why he quit. Okay. Whoops. didn't even factor in the 1 point of life loss from the Vapor Snag. Alrighty then. I thought I was going to have him on 1 and I needed a trigger to get that Glaze Fiend and kill him. Managed to get there. That was an interesting deck. Definitely an interesting deck. Not sure what the green was for. You know, maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't in the deck. Maybe he's doing the whole Tri-land thing just to fuck me over, and it was just Is of Goblins. Anyways, we managed to race him. Picked up a few key Vapor Snags. All right, let's see. That was only 7 minutes. Let's see if I can get another game. That one took me about 20 minutes to find. So hopefully I see you in a couple of seconds for another one. Hey guys, Hakeem here. Why am I saying that? This is my second game. I just finished one up. Okay, so never mind. You know Hakeem's here. We just watched the first game. So I've got some good mana in this hand. Got an early amulet that I can play, bounce spell. Don't have a creature until turn 4, but I'm playing a 3-color deck with 22 lands. I don't know, I see some decent mana, honestly. I'd like to get more aggressive and mulligan for some actual 2-drop threats, like the Ethereum Sculptor, or not Ethereum Sculptor, I'm sorry, the Mirror Smith or the Glaze Fiend, but, that's a function of duels as mana, is that you sometimes have to make slower keeps just as a concession to that. Playing against Dog's Password That name sounds familiar to me. Sounds really familiar. Anyway, he's playing Groll so far. See if we see a Krenkel's Command, or if he's playing probably a rampy stompy deck. Okay, alright. Let's just drop the Traveler's Amulet into play. Excuse me, we'll hold up the Vapor Snag for any nonsense, but I doubt we'll need that. And we'll go fetch a basic Plains if he doesn't do anything that we need to snag. Still though, that'll be 6 mana. That's a lot. Here comes a Krenkel's Command. Yeah, so he's playing down a bit lower on the curve. So let's just go get that basic Plains here. Okay, let's see what we pick up. It is a Glaze Fiend. That's gonna get immediately shocked, I can imagine. I wonder, should I snag my own Glaze Fiend? I don't think so. But I have a feeling that I'm not going to make it out of the end of this turn with that still in play. No, it's still there. So let's see what he does on 4 mana now. He's going to Ground Assault it. I mean, yeah, okay, that's a 2-drop for a 2-drop. I'm fine with that. I've got the Sanctum Gargoyle to go get it back, and I've got the Cormorants. They're 3/3, so. Okay, I think I'm going to play the Cormorants first since they're bigger. I think that's what I'm going to do, picking up more land here. Let's just get a 3/3 flyer into play. Still though, if he has shock, he can still attack with his 2 1/1s. I still may block though, and make him have it, and just use Sanctum Gargoyle to get something back. At this point, with what I've got in my hand, I'll probably go get the Cormorants since they're just a guaranteed 3/3, whereas Glaze Fiend requires a few triggers, and I don't have a whole lot of artifacts in hand right now. So he's cultivated, so he's playing, maybe he's using those Krenkel's Commands for early defense in his top-end ramp deck. So let's see, ooh, Mirror Smith. Yeah, Mirror Smith. So for this turn though, I'm going to play the Sanctum Gargoyle. First of all, I'm going to swing for 3. Going to play the Sanctum Gargoyle, get back the Glaze Fiend, and then next turn I can play both of these. And I can hold up Vapor Snag throughout the whole thing. Hopefully I don't see a Palaka Worm. No. Palaka Worm would kind of fucking suck. It's not exactly something you want to be bouncing, you know, unless you can counter it. So there we go, we got a Glaze Fiend back, we got a Vapor Snag up, and we've actually started attacking. We've got some flyers in play. But he could potentially hit a 7. He's putting Burning Anger on a token? No, he's playing Terror Stomper. Oh well, that fucking sucks. But hopefully he gets greedy next turn and he tries to drop that Burning Anger onto the Terror Stomper. That's what I'm hoping for. So let's see. I need to leave up blue mana. So if I play Mirror Smith, I can do it if I go Mirror Smith, Glaze Fiend, then trigger. Yeah, I can do that. So let's go Mirror Smith. Let's Glaze Fiend. Let's pay for the trigger. And hold open Vapor Snag. If he swings at me for 8, I'll take it. But if I really hope he gets greedy and tries to put that Burning Anger on there. Let's see, he's down to 12. We've gone wide. We've got some nice flyers now. So let's see what happens. Does he go for it? Does he go for it? Burning Anger. Targeting a token. Well, fuck. Okay, you can target the token. Okay. He's probably going to point it at the Glaze Fiend. Maybe the Glaze Fiend is going down. Now I'm just going to bounce the Terror Stomper. Take him down to 11, make him recast that. So at least he didn't put it on the Terror Stomper. That would have been quite the blowout, you know, had he got to do that. But we still got the flyers here, clocking them out pretty good. Still got the Mirror Smith to make more fodder, more tokens. So let's cast this. Let's pay this. And then let's come in with everybody except the Mirror Smith, because he's going to want to nuke that Mirror Smith with his Burning Angered Goblin. So I don't want him killing the Tide Hollow Strix. You know, I want to make sure he nukes that 2-1 there. Probably should have sandbagged that land in my hand, actually, now that I think about it. But let's see if he kills the Mirror Smith here, because he's on 6, and he's got to kill the flyer, actually. If he kills that Mirror Smith, he's dead in the air, unless he's got a fog or something. Could have a fog. I mean, you know, it's possible. Let's see. Let's see what you got. Let's just bring everybody. No, it's all good. Managed to get through. Okay. Alright then, yeah, Terror Stomper, Burning Anger. Interesting deck. Ramp and Goblins. I don't know, that's bothering me, his name though. Dog's Password, or how do I know that? Anyways, you know, probably won't figure it out. 6 minutes, 24 seconds. I might even have time to get another one. I found that game pretty quickly. It only took me 5 minutes since the end of the last one, so I'll see if I can get another one. Just 1 second. Alright, managed to find a third game without too much trouble. Took me less than 10 minutes. So playing against Chobezno and looking at a hand with Sculptor, Glaze Fiend, Master of Ethereum. Probably play the Glaze Fiend first and then use the Sculpture to trigger it, or I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I think this is a keep. Yeah, like I said, playing against Chobezno, he's playing 60 cards, so I think that's 3 opponents in a row playing 60 card piles. Am I right about that? Picked up a basic on it, so since we don't have 2-drop, we'll play our Arcane Sanctum. Did I draw Arcane Sanctum every single game too? With only 3 in here? I think I did. You know. The mana's been good, I must say. For a deck playing 22 lands, I'm constantly flooding out here. I've only got, well, I'm playing pseudo 24 land because I've got the 2 Traveler's Amulet in place of the other 2 land, we'll call it. So, looks like he's playing mono blue. He could have a Nullify. Could be playing counter magic. If that's the case, I'd rather him counter the Sculptor. So we'll play an island here. Let's see if he wants to counter that Ethereum Sculptor. He is holding up the timer, yeah. So he's definitely playing a mono blue deck. But he sees fit to let that resolve. So next turn I can actually play the Glaze Fiend so that I can get my Master of Ethereum through. You know, he will definitely counter this, I would imagine. He's playing a Cloud from Raptor. Maybe he's not a control deck, I don't know, but he's still got his 2 mana up. So with the discount provided by Ethereum Sculptor, I can try to cast both of these spells this turn. I've only got 1 black source, so I can't try to cast 2 Fiends. So I'll play this. Actually, you know what? I'll just play the Glaze Fiend. See if he wants to counter that. I imagine he does. Let's see. No, he's going to let that resolve. Well then. I don't think I'm going to press my luck and go for this Master of Ethereum, so I'm just going to play the tap land while I can and get that into play. Swing here with the 1/2 into 0/1. Get through a point of damage. So now next turn, I've only got that 1 black source, so I can't deploy the Glaze Fiend and the Tidehull Strix in the same turn. I'm going to need a basic swamp. I think I only have 4 in here. Now he's playing a Warden of Evocile. Okay, so now he's down to 1 mana. So that means he can't counter my Master of Ethereum. Definitely going to go down that road. Definitely going to go down that road. So he's got some flyers. Oh, wow. Double Master of Ethereum? Are you serious? Definitely doing this. So he's just looking at the cards. Either that or yeah, he has that setting turned on where you have to like look at each and every card. We'll find out. So that's going to buff my army +1/+1. It's going to trigger the Fiend. Then I'm going to cast another one. That's going to buff my army +1/+1 and trigger the Fiend. And he's only got 3 power on the board, and my Ethereum Sculptor is a 3/4. Holy fuck! I wonder if he's got a bounce spell. I mean, he could Vapor Snag one of my masters and then do some blocking, but I don't care. I'm coming at him hard and heavy here. Yeah, let's just bring the pain. Holy fucking shit, man! Wow, double master. Let's see what Mono Blue can do with. Yeah, he's Mono Blue. With a resolve board like that, okay, he can cast Explore. Except it costs 5 mana instead of 2. Yeah, okay, so let's see what... he gets 2 points of damage. I guess Explore doesn't do that. So let's see now. I mean, he's got no board wipes in Mono Blue, so I'm just going to spam the board here. I'm going to go wide as wide can be. 6 mana, Mono Blue. Solar Ravnica's a pretty big dude. Guard Gamazoa will prevent some damage, that is for sure. That'll save him a little bit of life. And Master of Waves is going to make some tokens. How many tokens will that make? 3 2/1s on the ground. Interesting, interesting. Protection from red is not a problem against this deck. Oh, I'd love to pick up a Vapor Snag now and just bounce that Master of Waves. He's going to attack here? That's pretty cocky in my opinion. That's pretty cocky. But we'll see. Alright, that is not a Vapor Snag. So he's got the Gamazoa for the flyer. And it handles Strix pretty well, except for Strix is going to be a lot bigger. Let's play Glaze Fiend. Alright. Did the game, honestly... Oh, I didn't have 2 black sources, I just played a Sanctum. Okay, so he's going to have to trade off all of those tokens. I'm just going to come here. He's going to have to trade off all of those tokens for 1 Master of Ethereum. I'm okay with that. I don't care about the mana reduction. That doesn't bother me at all. You should be knocking out a Master of Ethereum, but whatever. If that's how you want to go, that's cool with me. Look at this guy. Well, okay. I think I don't know. I gotta feel those blocks feel pretty poor to me. Unless he has a way to pick up that Master Waves. Even still, he took out my Ethereum Sculptor when he could have taken out one of my Masters of Ethereum. Anyway. Looking at it, Horizon Scholar. Oh my god, I've never seen that thing resolved before. He only had to pay 5 mana for it because of his whatchamacallit over there, Warden of Evocile. I guess he's playing Mono Blue Flyers and just jamming a Master in there because it's Devotion. Okay, so let's Glaze Fiend. And then trigger. Yeah, this one, I might be able to kill him this turn. I don't think he can block profitably and start picking off my stuff. Because I've just got too much power coming at him. I've only got to connect with 2 creatures. And I've got 4 attackers and he's got 4 defenders. He has to block 1 for 1 in order to live. He's got no cards in his hand, so he's got to go. You know, he'll have a guard Gamazoa left on the field. That you got to block a flyer with that dude. Oh no, you don't. No, you got 3 flyers in play. I'm sorry, I thought you only had 2. But yeah, you cannot let 2 creatures connect with me. You have to, unfortunately, jump block everybody. It's the only way to go. Yeah, I guess you can keep him. You can keep your 4/4. I'm going to sandbag this land in hand. Now, the board here is pretty huge. Double Master of Ethereum on turn 4. Holy fuck, that was insane. Not sure what he picked up here, but definitely not going to be enough to save him. No matter what it is. Unless there's a new card, you know, 7 blue mana, you win the game or something like that. I don't think that's in the game. Alright, so let's just... Mirror Smith is not an artifact. It won't trigger anything, so we just get to come on in here and punch his face in. Wow, you know what? This deck is pretty good. I gotta say, it's pretty powerful. You know, it really is. I tested it a little bit, you know, leading up to the recording, but basically, if you'll remember, this was one of the decks where I started testing it on camera. And I got some help from Mobius along the way. And I haven't played it since. You know, Jesus, pretty good. Alright guys, well, we'll see you for some more gameplay tomorrow, and thanks for watching.